welcome again to WOT Tactics. This battle is one of those battles that are always on the knife's edge, and where the outcome is absolutely uncertain, and where even a small mistake or a small strike of luck can actually completely overturn the final result. We're on the white part map, and I'm on the German Tier 4 SPG, the Sfl IVb. I never can remember the name of this tank, but anyway, it's my favorite artillery at the moment. And the problem with this map is obviously that there are a lot of buildings, so as you can see, hitting enemies, hitting targets, it's just not that easy. You also have that kind of ridge where the railway runs that acts as a kind of blockage to artillery shells as well as normal tank shells. The team is spread out in a fairly decent manner, in the sense that, you know, we're covering all angles, and that's good, although I would have preferred a bit more concentration on this side, which is usually what wins this battle, is this side here, winning in that kind of corner there under the bridge and where those houses are. I'm just going to fast forward here a little bit. What I'm trying to do here is basically gain a bit of the upper ground, so that it's easier for me to land shots to the tank's line, staying on the opposite side. And as you can see, there you are. See, I have finally a bit of a clear shot, and I'm gonna be shooting blind here, and actually the RNG was not on my side at all, but perhaps maybe now on the next shot I might be able to deliver a good roll. Let's see. Yes. Okay, first kill of the battle, and the team is leading 8-4. But the HP count, as you can see on the top, it's still fairly level, in the sense that you know, we're not exactly winning from that point of view. And look at this, I love it when I can do this, just being able to land the shot. Gotcha. Right through the opening in the building. I love it when I can do that. I've done it a few times, not very often to be very honest, but when I do it, it's great satisfaction, because the tanks, they just don't expect it. And I want to show it to you just for a second. Watch this. Watch this there. So just waiting. That's it. And dead. That was a good shot. I love it when I can do that. And here, unfortunately, whereas I managed to land a good shot previously, here instead, the RNG, it's very unkind to me, and I completely missed the target. Not even any splash damage. That really should have been a kill. And the situation here is still a bit uncertain, because we've got the enemy Hetzer capturing our base. Now this should be a kill, and instead all we get is just a bit of splash damage, so I'm not pleased with that. And maybe I should concentrate on the Hetzer, but I actually think if I can just take out this Chiha once and for all, and he moves, and then did you see that? Did you see that? Let's just watch that again. Right, as you can see, I'm aiming. I just pause it there. I'm aiming right on the tank, and yes, I do have some of the aiming circle further wide. But I mean, come on. I mean, you know, this should be an easy shot. Instead, just watch where it lands. So disappointing. Like 20 meters behind the tank. Anyway, this Hetzer is capturing our base, and I just don't seem to be able to stop it. Now, I should be able to hit it now. Come on. And did you see that? That, again, should have been a full hit. Luckily, somebody else manages to reset the cap, and that's good. And I'm just reloading when I realise I just don't have a clear aim, and the Hetzer is tracked, but I can't hit it, so I've got to change my position and see if I can get rid of the obstacles in the way in order to have a clear shot at the Hetzer.
Ready to fire.
And I decided to go with auto aim, because also he's moving, and I have to say I was a little bit desperate. but luckily he gets destroyed. And where are we now? Okay, we are leading just by 1 tank, and in terms of HP, actually it's not very much. But the problem is that they've got a Chi-Ha, and we had a tank destroyer, a Sfl IVb, but it gets destroyed. And now it's a bit tricky now, because 2 artillery tanks versus an artillery and a Chi-Ha, and actually looking at the score, the enemy artillery is pretty good because it's already got 4 kills. This is not looking good at all, and I just don't seem to get a clear shot at this Chi-Ha. The Su-5 decides to actually take matters into his hands and goes directly to face the Chi-Ha. I think that's rather bold, I would say, rather dangerous. And I can't really help him, because as you can see, I haven't got a clear line of fire, and the Su-5 could also be hit by the enemy artillery. So I just try and change my position a bit to see if I can get a bit more better clearance. But no, I've got those chimneys in the way, so, and I think there's something else in the way. But amazingly, the Su-5 manages to destroy the Chi-Ha, so that's good. We are now 2 versus 1, and so I decide to go down this side of the map, and hopefully on the right hand side of the map, and hopefully be able to maybe surprise the enemy artillery, or even just capture the base if necessary. When suddenly he appears, so a rather bold player, I would say. He's only got 63 hit points, but he's definitely a good player, because he manages to stop in a position, I don't know whether that's his skill or my bad luck, where I just can't hit him, and he's actually doing a face-to-face duel with the Su-5. And I have to say, at this moment my heart was pounding, because if he manages to destroy the Su-5 and I don't destroy the enemy, it's gonna get really difficult to win this. And I'm just waiting for the reload to finish. He's in a perfect position. All I have to do is have a bit of luck, and that's what I did. And luckily we won this. It was a bit hairy, I have to say. It would have been very, very easy if the AMX would have destroyed the Su-5. I wouldn't have had another chance at hitting it, and I would have had to confront it on a kind of face-to-face basis, and I'm not sure whether I would have been able to survive a hit. So I'm glad he went this way, but wow, what a battle. Thank you for watching.